It's time for another jam session. Comedian Kelsie Huff back again with us. And a lot has been said about the close relationship that the former president, Barack Obama, has with Prince Harry. So recently on BBC Radio, Prince Harry did a little rapid-fire roundtable with the former president, and the answers were kind of surprising. Let's run this thing.
White House down or Olympus has fallen?
Didn't see either of them.
You have to make a choice.
I didn't see either of them. How can I make a choice?
White House down.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
What do you miss the most, the cinema or the bowling alley?
Cinema. We called it a movie theater, but that's fine.
Boxers or briefs?
Sorry, we don't answer those questions.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Jordan. Although I love LeBron, but I'm a Chicago guy.
Aretha Franklin or Tina Turner?
Aretha's the best.
Rachel or Monica?
I like Rachel.
Okay. I won't be telling Monica that. Kim or Chloe?
This one I have to defer on.
Okay. Harry or William?
William right now.
They have got like a real bromance going. Right?
I love it. I love it. They're both so cool. Well, obviously, President Obama's cool. We've been watching him for the past almost decade, 8 years. But to see Harry's side and to see them interact is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're both also just playing it real chill.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but like underneath friendship.
So he did not answer the Kardashian question.
I know, he passed on that one. He also didn't answer that Harry had some questions earlier about President Trump. And, you know, President Obama's been pretty good about kind of staying away from it. He asked him what he thought, what was going through the president's head on January 20th during the inauguration of President Trump. And
What'd he
President Obama, he's so smooth about it. He was just talking about how he was looking at Michelle, how beautiful she was, and what a moment it was for them to get together. And everyone's like, come on.
Like,
What a
What are
political
you really
answer.
thinking? I know. Come on, give it to
So
us.
cool. I can listen to him talk
we
forever.
still have to wait and see if Prince Harry is going to invite President Obama to the wedding. We talked about that yesterday. Prince Harry later talked to the people at BBC, and he said that he gave a no answer. He was like, oh, we haven't gotten the list together yet. Yeah, right. We're going to find out
Wait,
soon enough.
that is what every engaged person says. Oh, we're still getting the list together.
In the
I know,
mail.
I've been there. We're still, we don't know yet. It'll probably be a small thing.
Right,
You know,
right,
Don't
right.
even worry about it. Don't mark your calendar.
We'll wait and see. Okay.
Don't mark your calendar.
Yeah,
You're not invited.
You're not invited. Save the date, don't. Okay. This story is insane. Okay, so a hairstylist in Wisconsin, quite a bit of hot water. So she got irritated, this hairstylist, after a customer was fidgeting a bunch in the chair. So this is the result. After she asked the customer just to sit still, Khalid Shabini nicked the customer's ear with his clippers.
Oh my gosh.
And that's one thing. But then he ran the clippers down the middle of the customer's head.
Is he still alive?
Oh my God.
And the stylist has been arrested
Oh, there we go.
on suspicion of mayhem and disorderly conduct while armed. So
Yeah.
I guess the weapon is the clippers. First of all,
I can
if
tell you right now, that is not a person's head from Chicago, because
Yeah.
that would not have happened.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. I grew up on the border of Wisconsin. That haircut, not so bad for Wisconsin. Wisconsin burn!
Send all your letters to Kelsie Huff, where can we find you on Twitter?
Yeah.
No, here's the thing is that when I can't imagine as a stylist, it's a difficult job. People are always yapping away or they're fidgeting. If that person was fidgeting so much, I think that stylist did the right thing. Right
Just-
down the middle. That'll teach them a lesson.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
there probably could have
that
been
was
more subtle.
deliberate.
Yeah.
It could
course
have been
it was.
like bzz, you know, like he was like buzz, went all the way over.
No,
It was
when you
like,
want to make a point, you make the point, then you drop those clippers.
how about
That's what I say.
Drop the clippers and walk out, swirl out the door?
Right.
How about you just tell the person, get out your chair?
Yeah, that's a better move.
Felicia always says
You know,
he's
you could've
reasonable.
done that.
I know, but then you don't get on the news.
Yeah, exactly.
You also don't get arrested.
That's
True.
Who's paying that bail?
According to BuzzFeed, there are 18 things you need to know before you move in with your significant other. Only 18.
Here we go.
Here are the top 5. So number 5, after a fight, things get totally
That's
awkward.
true.
What?
That is true.
Why do
true.
you need that? That's pretty common knowledge, don't you think?
But I think it's even more weird when you're living with that person.
You know,
like,
because you can't have like a dramatic exit.
Yeah.
Because you can't dramatically exit out of your house and be like, bye, I'm leaving.
and then it's like,
And then you gotta come right back.
It's like, just
Because you're like,
kidding.
oh wait, I live here. I love you, babe. Love you, boo. Love you.
all right, so number 4 is that you're going to gain weight fast. I can tell you
That's
that is
true.
absolutely
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Start eating pizza for every meal.
Sure.
Because it's like a team effort. And then before you know it,
Grubhub.
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, because I can't let him eat the pizza by himself.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta
Why
go
would
at it
I'm a
together.
good partner.
Yeah,
Why
but you
would
have
I
to
do
be an
that?
independent woman. You get your own pizza to eat by yourself.
Hey!
While he gets his own pizza.
Okay,
work
number
too.
3, you learn to put up with someone's odors.
Truth.
I'd say all over the house, but especially in the bathroom. And I'd say it's not only odors, there's the noises too. There's
Yeah.
and that's all out there now.
You guys, we still don't do the bathroom thing.
I don't mean that you're in the same time, but you know.
That thing said at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
You guys
okay.
do that. You
No.
don't do the same.
I'm a hardcore-
You gotta, that's privacy.
Yeah.
Don't cross it. I know some people do, not us.
But someone does their business and the other person has to shower. I mean, there's going to be some cross.
Nope.
No.
I'm
No?
a
You
married
better wait.
person. I've been married for almost 5 years. There is no shared toilet time.
No.
Get out. Go to
So,
7-Eleven. I don't care.
We have 2 bathrooms, so he uses one and I use the other one.
You're living that
Smart.
fancy life. I like it. I
Right.
like it.
Well,
Right.
it's just 2.
And I have nobody. Number 2, you will sometimes really.
But you got your own bathroom.
Yeah, pooping alone is beautiful.
You will miss your own personal space, such
That's
as
true.
that, and
That's
that's
true.
absolutely true. Like, and that's why I'd say the people that try and move in together. Now, if you're saving money, I totally get it. But if you move into like a cramped studio or a 1-bedroom, no. If you can afford it, get a 2-bedroom,
Yeah, get some space
get some
if you can,
space,
yeah.
have your own closet, that sort of stuff. And the number one thing that you need to know before you move in, you don't have sex all the time. Speak for yourself. No, that's not true. But
Or
yeah,
do you?
I think there is this
The
expectation.
answer is no.
Yeah. I think the expectation is you move in together, it's like, oh, this will just become a natural thing no matter what we're doing. Breakfast, lunch,
Yeah, I
dinner.
feel like that's like you rainbows and unicorns. That gets tiring.
Exhausted.
mean,
We got
you
stuff
have
to
to-
do. We got
I
jobs.
think you have to obviously be realistic. So what I have personally experienced is that it goes through phases. Relationships go through cycles. So sometimes you are just roommates, meaning we just here because we live here.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times you're like really dating and lovey-dovey and exciting.
Yeah.
So it's
and
roommates
things
with
are
benefits.
exciting.
Yeah, and I think it's true. But that's like true partnership.
That's
really,
not what I
you
said.
know?
Oh, that was a really sweet way to wrap that up.
Thank you so much.
It's a true
Put
partner.
that
Let's
bow
get
on
back
there,
to those
girl.
poop
Put
jokes.
that bow on there.
Okay, so President Trump's daughter Ivanka and the lesser-known daughter Tiffany, I didn't even know she existed.
Yep.
She's like the Ringo of the
she's
family.
lesser
She
known.
got into a little trouble over a twit vid, which I didn't know what that was either. They posted that Christmas. Let's take a look.
Till he appeared, till the Spirit felt his word.
Okay, first of all, those are really cute sunglasses.
Those are.
But secondly,
I love that you started with a
I don't
positive
like
note.
it. I don't like
I'd
it.
say pick a better song than "Oh Holy Night," like the holiest of songs, and you're like, "Merry Christmas."
Yeah.
No, like pick like "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" for that or
So
something.
a lot of people were mad about it on social media. They were mad that they posted that, and I can understand why. Just because you guys, and it's not them, it is their father, but they are a part of the first family, and you have a responsibility in terms of how you move throughout.
You're a
Earth.
public figure now,
Look at me,
right,
Earth. Thank
right.
you. You're a public figure. That's a
Yeah.
better way to say
No,
it.
I know what you're saying.
And so it's hard when you have people like in Puerto Rico that still don't have clean water
Yeah.
to drink.
That's a fair
When
point.
you have people in Flint, Michigan that still don't
Yeah.
have clean water to drink.
No, it's some real
So it's
Marie
like
Antoinette action
people-
going
yeah.
on. It's very upsetting.
You expect that from celebrities, but from your president, it's a question mark.
I don't know. I mean, they're not kids. They're obviously adults, but at the same time, they're having fun. They should be allowed to enjoy their life too. I don't think it's mutually exclusive that there's
Yeah.
real hardships that people are facing, but there's also happiness that you can have in your personal
But
life.
I-
And sharing
but
with people,
do
it
we
doesn't really
need to
bother me.
see
Yeah,
it?
it's also built up.
Because-
If it was a one-time thing, fine. But there's been quite a lot of building up to this point.
Yes.
I mean, like the whole year.
Okay.
I mean, they should definitely live their lives, but this is the same president that criticized President Obama, former President Obama, for going on golf trips. And he's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
on more vacations than any other president.
been a lot of
like
hypocrisy.
we don't need to see that.
Right.
Meaning, you should have your fun, but we don't have to. You don't
I feel
have
like
to
it's
show
very
it.
much in everyone's face, and they don't really have the responsibility to care. And I can say that because I don't work here.
For me,
Hey!
I think it's the criticisms that you wrap up or that you give for the president. There should be ones that are politically based. The actions that he's doing that we shouldn't necessarily attack his kids for. That's just
But
my own personal thing.
yeah.
Was it maybe a little off?
Yeah, but his kids are
The kids are
they're
in the office.
forefront. Yeah, like
They're in the office.
working.
But
You know what I
no
mean?
one elected his kids.
Exactly. Let's go. That's a whole other topic.
All right.
I
We
hear
could
what
go
you're
on
saying.
forever.
They need room to live their own
Yes,
life. I do
think
see
so.
the other side.
There's plenty of
it.
criticism out there for the president. I'd say let's leave his kids out of it, in my personal opinion. Except for
We could continue to go
I
back
say
and forth.
criticize everyone all the
But-
time.
We're not judging you, but we're judging
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I'm a comedian. That's my job.
All right, Kelsey. Thank you so much for stopping by. You
you're
are
so
a
welcome.
real joy,
Oh,
always.
stop it.
And make sure that you check Kelsey on the Pat McGann's pre-taped New Year's Eve special on Sunday night at 9 p.m. right here on The U.
So funny.